First of all, I'm a Christian. I love God. Number two, I'm an American. I love America. Except for American cars. American cars are pieces of crap. You know, when you think about it, which I do often. I do think about it. I drive around, I look around, and I see all these cars, right? There's cars. Americans love cars. They love their big cars. They love their small cars. They like the muscle cars. So I'm driving around, and I'm looking around, and I'm wondering, what in the world are all these SUVs doing on the roads? You know what? This is Ford's fault. Gas prices are Ford's fault, okay? In the 90s, they built all these SUVs when gas was cheap, never thinking about the future, you know? Never thinking about the future. And still to this day, here in Alaska, you've got Cal Worthington pushing these four-wheel drive cars. Now that's fine. Four-wheel drive, whatever. But don't be pushing a car that gets 10 miles to the gallon. Pushing it. Don't you guys realize at Ford, don't you guys realize that times have changed? Times have changed 5 years ago. Where are these fuel-efficient cars that we need? You know, you got Toyota tripling its sales over there, and you guys are all scratching your heads trying to figure out what in the world to do. Make something that gets 20 miles to the gallon. How hard is that? You know, stop making a stupid 5,000 horsepower Expedition your main driving market. I drive a car. Yes, I drive a car, and it's a gas guzzler. It's an Audi. I hate to admit it, because I won't buy Ford. This is my problem. I have to buy a crappy German car because I don't want a freaking gas hunking Ford. I want that company to go down. They need to go bankrupt. You know why? Because they need to realize that innovation is actually innovating. You have to innovate to be called an innovative company. Now, Toyota is an innovative company, you know. They saw this years ago and started making fuel-efficient cars. America uses a lot of oil, and these stupid trucks are sucking down the gas. I don't know if you know this, Ford, but you can make a truck that's semi-fuel efficient. And I'm going to go to Toyota again, who makes the Sonoma or Tundra. Fuel efficient. The Ridgeline, fuel efficient. What a surprise. That's right. It's a big truck, but it gets 20 miles to the gallon. No one wants to be driving around a car that gets 10 miles to the gallon when gas is $3 a gallon. And I'm telling you right now, the reason why we've got these problems is because of Ford. Ford, and Chevy, and GMC, of course. So you're wondering to yourself right now, am I driving a Ford? Yeah! I'm driving Ford today. Yeah. Well, do you know that you're inadvertently supplying terrorists with money? Huh? Do you know? Does Cal Worthington and his dog Spot realize that him pushing all these damn Ford trucks are giving money to terrorists? We're giving money to terrorists. Whether you like it or not, you are giving money to terrorists by driving some big-ass truck. Okay? You might be all American, but your money's going straight to Iran. Now, it's not going straight to Iran. Let me correct myself. It's not inadvertently going straight to Iran. But see, as the oil prices get higher, that's when they go up. Iran makes more money. They make tons of money. Money up the yin yang. Every time they hijack some British sailors, the oil prices go through the roof. They don't even got to kill the guys. All they got to do is take them off the water, and they make $10 trillion. In case you don't know that, it's time to get a new truck. Something that gets 20 to 30 miles per gallon. So you stop funding terrorists. Yeehaw! Let's buy that gas. Let's get it. Now, an interesting story I read or heard, I don't remember, just the other day. Something that Alaskans might want to be interested in is this association apparently buys gas when gas is cheap in the summer and then rations it out all winter. So you can buy your gas at you can get your gas for $2 a gallon during the summer, and then for part of the association, you can go there and buy it for $2 during the winter, which is awesome. I heard a report today that we're seeing the highest of our gas prices right now, and it's let's see, what's the date today? Monday, April 9th, 2007. That's the date today. Supposedly, this is the highest we're going to see. Now, my feelings are conflicted on this because, you know, in Alaska, we profit from high oil prices. But we also profit when bombs don't explode in the country. Yeah. You know what happens when bombs explode because we're funding terrorism through our high oil prices? You know what happens? Markets crash. Like 9/11. I remember 9/11. Now, in case you're wondering, why did stock markets drop when terrorists attack? Why? Why did stock markets drop? I'll tell you why stock markets drop when terrorists attack. Because America and all the monetary money that exists in this country is based on idea. We think it has value. We think it has value. It doesn't have any value because money is an idea. It's monitored by them government officials. Okay, so I'm getting serious now. Now, money is an idea, okay? Our money retains value because people hold notes. And a note, in case you're wondering, is a dollar bill. That's right, a note. Other countries hold our note, okay? And the more other countries hold our note, and including ourselves, the less we spend of it, the more valuable it is. So, let's say China. They hold a crap load of our notes. And we're retaining the value of the dollar due to the Chinese buying a crap load of our notes and holding on to them. They're not spending them, they're just holding on to them. So China's got all these notes of ours, and their economy is based on an idea too. See, now what happens is, when a terrorist attacks, those other countries lose faith in our note. They drop them. They put them on the market, and our value of our dollar goes down. Now, that makes it more expensive for us to buy things from other countries, and it makes it cheaper for us to buy things that are American. Now, I'm not 100%, I'm totally behind that, but I'm trying to explain to you that money is an idea. It's an idea. And if you attack the idea, you destroy the entire system. And that's what terrorists want to do. They want to destroy our system. And it's very, very fragile. One attack and people around the world say, America's at threat. We're going to drop their dollar. We're going to screw up their system. And what will happen if everybody drops our dollar? Bread is going to be worth $500. Now, can you afford $500 bread? No, you can't. So think about this. Next time you go fill up your freaking tank, your SUV, your Hummer, think about this next time you go do that. I'm going to go fill up my Hummer. I'm going to inadvertently fund terrorism, and then, at the same time, I'm going to allow the Chinese to take over my country. Think about that, because that's what you're doing. You need to go out, you need to find a fuel-efficient SUV, which they do exist, in case you're wondering. Saturn's got a fuel-efficient SUV. Saturn does. That's right. That's an American company that I can stand behind. Saturn. Excellent company.
The transition from President Bush to President Obama is beginning, and so is the one from candidate Obama to President-elect Obama. Noticeable as he held his first post-election news conference after meeting with the people giving him economic advice.
In addition, I've made it a high priority for my transition team to work on additional policy options to help the auto industry adjust.
The president-elect also says passing a stimulus package will be the first thing he gets done as president. In Chicago, Jennifer Kuiper, Fox News Radio.
And indeed, the nation's automakers are reporting devastating losses as new car sales simply plummet, down nearly by half at GM, which says it lost $2.5 billion last month and might run out of money altogether next year if this keeps up. But GM says bankruptcy and reorganization, not an option, that it would just drive a stake through the automakers' hearts.
If your revenue line falls, you would not be talking about a reorganization. You'd be talking about a liquidation. Would roll up immediately into the supply base, I suspect affect other manufacturers, dealers. It would be a catastrophe.